Welcome to Sapphire One's demonstration of vendor payment within the accounts mode of Sapphire One. How we get to the accounts mode is we select on the toolbar the accounts mode option and we select accounts and we go to payables. We can go down to the data entry screen and we can do a vendor payment, and by double clicking on the vendor payment that'll bring up our vendor payment inquiry screen or our vendor payment screen. Here we can enter the vendor ID, so by either selecting the @ symbol or the question mark, so in this case I'll select the @ I can select all my vendors, and we can go and pay a particular amount to a vendor. In this case we'll select an amount of $1,100. Once I select the payment, I can say payment finalised, and I can simply green tick that and I can go and generate a vendor payment. And it'll ask me to allocate that. It'll bring up an allocation screen. Now, that'll be covered under an allocation movie. In this case, we've allocated it, and that's how simple it is to create a vendor payment. We've also got the ability to do payments as well, and we've got the ability to go to our data entry screens, and here we can do a vendor payment from here as well. So we've got a couple of ways to access the vendor file. We can access it through the payables file, and we can access it through the palette, and we can go and do exactly the same thing again, and we go and select that same particular vendor, and we'll select, in this case, a different amount that we're going to pay, and we'll say we'll finalise that payment. We green tick it, and there we've gone and entered that payment. Now we can allocate that as well, and we green tick that. That's as simple as it is to enter a vendor payment in Sapphire One. So just to recap, under payables menu, we can go to vendor payment. We can double click on the vendor payment. It'll bring up our vendor payment screen. Alternatively, we can go to our palette and we can come down to our vendor payment, and it'll bring up the data entry screen for vendor payment. Thank you for taking the time to watch vendor payment in Sapphire One accounts mode.